Welcome Libra, we're doing your weekly horoscope. It is a general reading, so trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is for wherever Libra is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Couple of quick announcements, and you can get all of your daily, weekly and monthly horoscopes all in one place. I've just opened up the roseburnettshow.com. It's a new platform. So you can get your dailies over there, which you can't find on YouTube. I'll put that link on here as well as down below. I've also reorganized the home tab on my YouTube channel, so all of your playlists are now in your star signs. So if you're looking for a particular star sign, you will find your videos in there. Pretty quick way to find them, okay? And also my personal readings are open if you need extra guidance and support at this time. They're deeply transformational. There is a coupon code for September. You can get $10 off my readings. That coupon code is going to pop up here as well as the booking link, and do get in touch if you feel like you need extra support at this time. And there's still one winner who's yet to claim their prize from last month's competition, so if your name pops up now, you are a winner. All the details are down below on how to claim your prize. All right, let's dive in. So first up, Libra, let's pull your essential energy. So we are actually having a look at the angel that's watching over you right now. Okay. You've got the angel of travel. So those of you who are traveling, whether it's you or it's a family member, are going to be protected on that travel. Even if it's a short trip or a long trip. It could be any kind of vehicle. It could be car, it could be plane, it could be train. Whatever it is, you're going to be protected. So if you're concerned about yourself or others, Spirit's saying that angel's watching over you. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for your reading, and then we'll pull you lots of clarifiers. Oh, you got the fruit of happiness, which is really enjoying life, really appreciating and valuing life. She's out in a beautiful scene in nature. I mean, we could be happy in the most simplest places. You've also got the gifts of life, which is enjoying the scenery. Some of you definitely going on a holiday here. Even maybe just going on a road trip. And to celebrate your uniqueness, which is you're exceptional as anyone else. I've got to say this is coming through very strongly this week for star signs. So recognizing your talents, your abilities, you don't need to be the same as anyone else. And the breath of the divine, feeling the preciousness of life. Wow, there's 3 messages there to really embrace and enjoy life. Some of you may be feeling really good right now. All right, let's have a look at some crystal energies to balance these out. Oh, you got kunzite. There's a heart activation going on. So for you, it's for pleasure and happiness. Really enjoying life. And tanzanite, which is angelic messenger. So you may be receiving messages from spirit. Out in nature, you're going to see signs, symbols, number sequences happening for you. You've also got black tourmaline. Again, this message that you're divinely protected right now. And peach calcite, which is harmonizing. So feeling in a state of harmony. Beautiful. You may have been working to harmonize certain aspects of self or your life. All right, let's have a look at some deeper truths, hidden meanings here. Oh, you've made peace with your past, which is gorgeous. So some of you are making peace with your past. Sometimes we just got to realize it's part of our life experience. Yeah, time to forge a new path. Some of you release some really heavy burdens from the past, or whatever's held you back or you've been ruminating on, it's all gone. Or in its way going. You've also recognized what your relationship patterns are playing out. So how you've showed up, where you've tripped yourself up. You've also got a message, this too shall pass. So there's a bit of a clearance going on around your energy, for sure. All right, let's have a look at some guidance from the Energy Oracle. Firstly, I mean, we've got 3 messages here to just enjoy life. There's a heart activation going on. Okay, you're feeling very practical and grounded right now. Guy or girl. Taking a very practical approach to life. Okay, there are hostilities here, or someone that's still feeling hostile. I don't know if you're engaging with it, or you just know that someone doesn't feel great about you or how things ended. And yet it doesn't mean that you have to engage with their energy. It could just mean a situation didn't end well. You seem to be unbothered. You're just moving yourself forward and taking action. Okay, Spirit's saying there is a storm brewing around this person who's being hostile. You need to trust your heart on that. So you've done your heart healing. There's a heart here that's healed, right? But if you feel that someone's being untoward, they are. Doesn't mean that you're engaging with them. All right, let's have a look at you appreciating the gifts of life here. Some of you definitely like traveling or enjoying yourself. Okay, you've got the garden and the gate here. So there is a need for you to be a little bit more adventurous versus holding yourself back from life. Being tentative. Possibly need to have a plan or strategy, particularly if you're traveling. It can be that you need to journal out certain situations where maybe you're still possibly holding yourself back a little bit. It's not a lot. And you've got the daughter spirit opening. Some of you going through a spiritual awakening. More connectedness to your angels, your spirit guides, your spiritual side. Let's have a look at you being tentative. Okay. You've got healer of the ages here. Some of you, it's about accepting your divine gifts and talents. Some of you are gifted in energy healing. For others, you may want to seek a healer, but it seems like you've done a lot of self-healing. Let's have a look at you celebrating your uniqueness. Getting messages from Spirit, forging a new path. Okay, there are some financial constraints here, so I'm not sure if you're going through that right now. Trying to improve your finances. Yeah, you got the world at your feet, so new life chapter, new cycle starting, growth, expansion, travel's coming out so strongly. Some of you been looking after your physical health and well-being, so possibly kicked off a health and fitness kick. Got your solar plexus chakra coming out there, or you need to. When it comes to your money situation, Spirit's reminding you that you're the magician. You're in charge of your finances. So if you need to make changes, you can. Let's have a look at you being divinely protected by Spirit, recognizing your own relationship patterns. Okay, it's wherever you were in situations where you feel there was a state of lack. So relationships that didn't really suit you, didn't meet your needs, what went on there? Could be that you connected with, I don't know if there's any envy or jealousy going on. Okay, you have walked away from those situations, but it did make you feel stuck for a while, or you felt stuck in them. Let's have a look at the envy or lack here. Okay, Spirit's saying you've brought yourself into balance between the yin and yang energy. So perhaps there was either too much in the masculine or too much in the feminine. Feminine energy, whether you're a guy or a girl, which is often in feminine energy, we're in flow. But if we're too much in the feminine energy, we're not taking action, we're not speaking up for self, we're just being a little bit too docile. We're too much in the masculine energy, we're being too pushy, too forceful. Let's have a look at you where you felt stuck and tied up here. Yeah, okay, you were definitely attached to that situation or situations for quite some time. Not recognizing where you were tripping yourself up. See, I'm saying it post because this has already happened. Yeah, there was a need for you to trust your intuition more. So where did you not trust yourself when it came to people and situations? All right, let's have a look at the breath of the divine here, which is, again, enjoying life. Some of you are actively working and are in high vibration, the crown chakra. Your daughter romance is going to open if this was disappointing experiences in love. So new love coming in. Yeah, and the angel of love is trying to help align you with a soulmate. Let's have a look at you harmonizing self, and Spirit saying this too shall pass. Okay, some of you possibly in a state of indecision or feeling like you're at a bit of a crossroads. Do I go left? Do I go right? Again, you got the Journey card. Some of you may be wanting to move to a different country, try different cultures. Spirit's saying you're blessed on that path. The sun's coming out. Sometimes we just need to go in a certain direction for a while before we get our bearings and figure out what it is we truly do want to do. Okay, the indecision is certainly around love. Now, that could be the timing of love, choices in love, putting yourself out there for love, guy or girl. Kind of got the feeling here you don't need to rush into anything, Libra. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Having a look at the top row, which is you making peace with your past. There was something that didn't end well here where someone's still projecting negative energy towards you. You're being very practical and just moving forward. Okay, possibly need to apply some compassion to this situation. So not judging people harshly, yourself nor others. It's definitely ended, right? So there's a new beginning. There's endings and beginnings. Whether somebody wants to accept an ending, you know, versus, you know, you've obviously accepted it because you're moving forward. So it's up to the other person to do their own healing journey and accepting something's over. There's possibly situations where you need to back yourself and stand up for yourself, particularly if somebody's being very rude. Don't allow people to treat you poorly. Let's have a look at you possibly journaling out things where you're being a bit tentative. Spirit's definitely watching over you. Really trying to enjoy life. Okay, you've got bodies of water here, so I don't know if you're going somewhere where there is a lot of water. Doing your spiritual practices is going to be very good for you. Some of you are going through a spiritual awakening, and it's time to take a leap of faith on the new. Let's have a look at you celebrating your uniqueness, forging a new path. Time of growth and expansion here, boosting up your vitality. Okay, things are in progress, so there's a bit of a timing issue going on here. Can be just your healing journey is taking a little while. Again, you got this message about unconditional love, being kind to yourself and others. So that's really, again, this message about making peace with your past, even just emotionally and energetically, and being honest with yourself about what makes you happy, what you're passionate about. All right, let's have a look at this side, which is mostly you recognizing your relationship patterns, walking away from situations that didn't serve you. Spirit's saying that door to love is going to open. Some of you definitely fought traveling solo right now. Travel, adventure, figuring out your next steps forward. Oh, darlings, you've got Mother Mary. Expect a miracle. Just know your prayers have been heard. They are being answered by the divine. So things are lining up for you. Even if it feels like they're not, they are. Regularly get yourself outside in nature to ground your energy to Mother Earth. Enjoy life. And just stay focused and keep moving forward one step at a time, which means we're not looking backwards. All right, let's pull some guidance around suggested next actions. You are going to get the enlightenment that you seek about this past relationship and this past person, how you were feeling about it, and you need to take charge of your life. Keep moving forward. You've got leadership there. And you got purity, so you are still cleansing your energy. You got the white wolf here. That can take a bit of time. Or you still need to do some forgiveness practices of self and others to clear your energy. And again, you got this message. You got the power of the universe behind you trying to help you with this new path forward. Just knocked a crystal off the desk, if you heard that. I'll pick it up in a minute. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. No, it doesn't mean anything, darlings. Just relax. Energetically, it doesn't mean anything. It would mean something if I smashed it, but I haven't. Oh, you got a message to nurture all you love. So those people most important to you, the things most important to you. And surrender to the flow, number 44. So just being in flow, not forcing things, trying to go in a direction that you don't want to go in, which will feel like you're pushing uphill versus just naturally, traveling. You think of a river, And if we think of a current, right, and rapids and stuff like that, how easy is it to float downstream than it is to try and swim upstream against the current? So much harder. Spirit wants you to just be in flow. You absolutely need to ground your energy at this time because it's going to help you stay centered. And change is unavoidable. Absolutely wants to happen, needs to happen. So you've made the changes on your own back, or even if you weren't the one making the changes are happening. It kind of feels like you were the instigator of this, my loves. Which means that you've listened to self. So when we ignore change, knowing that it's going to happen, we stay in situations that we know we need to end, but we're still stuck there because we're even, there could be whole reasons why you hold yourself stuck in a situation. Then Spirit will send things your way, including the other person, to try and push you forward, right? Which is a lot more dramatic, whereas you have done it yourself. All right, let's see what your animal spirit guides want you to know, which is a much gentler process, by the way. Oh, darling, you pulled a double miracle. Pulled the cow spirit. The miracles are endless. Wow, that's so beautiful. Double miracle. And the flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. So you may not see eye to eye with this person. You may not agree on things. You may not agree on how it ended. We all have a different perspective. And the otter spirit, you're never alone. You do have friends around you. You do have family around you. You've got spirit around you. You may feel like you're walking a lone path right now, but you're not alone. And you've got the squirrel spirit. You just need to believe in yourself. Move yourself forward. Always a conscious choice. And the spider spirit, it's time for you to make your dreams real. That's beautiful. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, show it some love. Hit that like button. Make sure to share. Follow me here. And do grab that coupon code if you do want to get a personal reading with me before you go. Booking links on here and down below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.